Multiplication with three-digit numbers, traditional method. What is it? Adding equal groups or adding a number to itself multiple times. Why? It is important to help in division, help find how much you're going to spend on several cans of corn or anything else in a supermarket. Interesting fact, crows and owls are natural enemies and will instinctively attack each other, even when they have had no previous exposure. Let's take a look at the traditional method and the steps. Step 1, multiply the units place value to the top row, and then put an X if you have to continue with the tens place value, and then another one if you have to continue with the hundreds place value. Now, if you don't understand the steps right now, follow the examples and you hopefully will. Let's take a look at the first example, 348 times 2. So we're going to multiply 2 times 8, which is 16. Put the 6 below the line and carry the 1. Now we need to multiply 2 times 4 plus 1, which is 9. So we put the 9, carry a 0. You don't have to carry the 0. It's just there to show you that we don't have anything to add. So now we do 2 times 3, which is 6. Put the 6. So your final answer is 696. Take a look at the next example, 484 times 43. So we're going to go ahead and multiply 3 times 4, which is 12. Put the 2 below, put the 1 above. Now we do 3 times 8 plus 1, which is 25. So put the 5 below, carry the 2. And now we do 3 times 4 plus 2, which is 14. Since there's nothing else to multiply in that row, we can just write down 14, and there we have it for that particular place value. So now we have to move on to the 4, but we have to put an X below the 2 in the units place value because 4 is in the tens place value. So the answer that we multiply by the first 4 has to be in the tens place value because once again the green 4 is in the tens place value. So it has to be the same. Now let's go ahead, 4 times 4, which is 16. Put the 6 below and carry the 1. So now we need to do 4 times 8 plus 1, which is 33. So we put the 3 below in the 3 above. So now we need to do 4 times 4 plus 3, which is 19. Once again, we don't have anything else to multiply, so you can just drop the 19 below. And now we have to add these two numbers together. So 2 plus x is the same thing as 2 plus 0, which is 2. So now we have to add 5 plus 6, which is 11. So we carry the 1, put the 1 below. Now we have to add 1 plus 4 plus 3, which is 8. Put it there. Now we have to add 1 plus 9, which is 10. Carry the 1, put the 0. Now we have to add 1 plus 1, which is 2. Put the 2, and your final answer is 20,812. Okay, let's take a look at the last example. This time we're doing a 3-digit times a 3-digit. So we're going to have multiple x's when we add the numbers together. So the first step, 5 times 6 is 30. Put the 0 and then put the 3 above. Now we do 5 times 3 plus 3, which is 18. Put the 8, carry the 1. Now we have to do 5 times 5 plus 1, which is 26. Nothing else to multiply. So bring down both numbers. So now we have to add the x. You only have one x because we are in the tens place value, which is the green 2. And since that's in the tens place value, the answer the first answer has to be in the tens place value as well. So we do 2 times 6, which is 12. Put the 2, carry the 1, and now we do 2 times 3 plus 1, which is 7. Put the 7, nothing to carry, so we do 2 times 5, which is 10. Put the 10 below because there's nothing else to multiply. Now, how many x's do you think we're going to have? If you said 2, you are correct. Why? Because the green 3 is in the hundreds place value, so the answer must be in the hundreds place value. So 3 times 6 which is 18. Put the 8 below, carry the 1. Now we do 3 times 3 plus 1, which is 10. Put the 0 below, carry the 1. And now we do 3 times 5 plus 1, which is 16. Nothing else to multiply, so we drop the 16 below. Now we have to add all these numbers. Remember, x's are zeros, so 0 plus 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. Now we do 8 plus 2 plus 0. We don't have to put the 0 there because adding 0 is nothing. So we put the 0, carry the 1. Now we do 1 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8, which is 22. Put the 2 below, carry the 2. 2 plus 2 plus 0 plus 0, which is 4. Nothing to carry. 1 plus 6 is 7. And then now we don't have to add anything, and we just bring down the 1, and my final answer is 174,200. Here is your turn now. You can choose to do the traditional method. I would at least practice it. You should try and practice it. If you know another method and you can get it done, then you should do that method as well to see if you get the same answer. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video in 3 seconds. So you should pause the video in 3 seconds so that you don't see the answers. In 3, 2, and 1. Here are the answers. If you got them correct, well done. If you didn't, there's always tomorrow.